It's Shawnee Renegades JV basketball on YouTube as the Renegades take on Moorestown here this afternoon at Shawnee. As Chase Connolly will jump it up at center. Nick Francisco also starting with Mike Francisco, Caden Arthur, and Kurt Kessler. And the tip into the backcourt controlled by Moorestown. And it's stolen by Shawnee. Kessler. Arthur over to Francisco. Nick, little pull-up jumper, no good. Is partially blocked and taken by the Quakers. There's a three-pointer, good. Give and go with Connolly, but that wouldn't drop, and Moorestown gets the basketball. Little floater in the lane, no good. And here comes Shawnee on the break. Francisco. Mike spins up and good. Nice move from Mike Francisco and Shawnee's first points of the game. Jumper short on the three ball. And Davis corrals the rebound, gets it ahead to Francisco. Mike back to Jack. Over to Dillick. Now Zane. Back up top to Ben. Eiferman to Arthur. Caden on the floor. Nice move, up and good. Caden takes it strong to the hoop. And a timeout by the Quakers. With 2:37 to go, first quarter. Moorestown leads it. And the second shot, no good, and Chase Connolly skies for the rebound. Ahead to Arthur. Now Eiferman down the lane. Up and good. Ben for two, and Shawnee cuts the lead down to two. On the baseline, jumper, good. Took it over Eiferman and gives Moorestown their largest lead at 7. Now Davis over to Ben. Dillick on the floor. Zane double team down low. Nowhere to go with it. Now gets it over to Eiferman. Ben spins. Cross court to Connolly. Chase jumper is good. A long ball from Connolly. 3 for Shawnee as they cut 3 off that lead. And a tip and a steal by Davis. Here comes Jack the other way. No good. Up and good on the follow. Davis stays with it. The putback for 2, and Shawnee right back in this game as they cut the lead to 2. Jumper by Sherlock is good. Moorestown holding for 1 right now. We'll see if they can get a good look. Down to 6 seconds. And nearly a backcourt violation. Now a three-pointer is short. And that'll do it. The horn sounds. And at the end of 16 minutes of play, 2 quarters of basketball, the Quakers with an 8-point lead, 23-15. Second half underway in moments as the Renegades trailing by 8, and they will start Chase Connolly, Caden Arthur, Mike Francisco, Zane Dillick, and Jack Davis. Here comes Shawnee into the front court. Now Arthur to Mike, back to Caden. And it's stolen. The return pass to Davis is picked off. And a strip and a steal by Jack. Excellent defensive play by Davis. Dillick with the D as the Quakers set it up. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. And Zane has the rebound. Here he comes. Ahead to Mike Francisco, up and good. Shawnee with the first points of the second half, and they cut the lead down to 6. Down the lane, jumper good. And the lead back to double digits. Here's Jack Davis. Over to Zane. Arthur. Connolly for 3. Good. A triple for Chase. His second of the game, but it's a big one as it stops the 4-0 Moorestown run. Now Chase. Over to Dillick. Zane up and no good, but he's fouled and he will go to the line. In and out and in again. And one more for Zane. Two for Dillick. And taken by Moorestown. Here they come. On the floor. Pull-up jumper is good. A baseline 12-footer. And that matches Moorestown's largest lead. Nick Francisco for 3, no good. It's saved by Shawnee. Arthur, good. A triple for Caden. Now Francisco tipped it, and the Renegades have numbers. Here's Kessler, up and good. The excellent defense leads to transition offense, and 2 for Shawnee. He's hounded there defensively, but they managed to maintain possession. Now Connolly. Kessler a long jumper, good! Kirk with a long ball, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Shawnee has cut 8 points off that lead in the last 2 minutes. .132 to go here in the third quarter. Eiferman with strong defense up top, and now a 5-second call. Great defensive sequence as Ben locks it down and creates the turnover. So Shawnee all of a sudden has a chance to tie with a 3. Here comes Caden Arthur. He's hounded defensively up top, and now he gets it to Nick Francisco. Nick picks up a screen there from Ben. Now a bounce pass to Connolly. Over to Caden Arthur. Back up top to Ben. Shawnee's starting to move the basketball. Kessler underneath the Ben. Pump fake up and no good. But he's fouled and will go to the line. As Shawnee really starting to click on offense right now. Jumper is no good. And a strong rebound from Nick Francisco with 12 seconds left. Here comes Nick. Over to Arthur. Almost lost it. Kirk gets it. And now one at Eiferman. Chase. Jumper is no good at the buzzer. As Kessler let it fly. But Shawnee with a late run in the third quarter as they cut an 11-point deficit down to 3 as we enter the final 8 minutes of play. It's Shawnee 30 and Moorestown 33. They drive to the hoop, no good, it's tipped and taken by Nick Francisco. Here comes Nick, kicks it over to Kessler, now Kirk. Had a baseline move for a moment, and then it was closed quickly. Arthur. Francisco. Jumper, good! A three-pointer for Nick, and that ties the game at 33 as Shawnee right now on an 11-0 run. $33 all here at Shawnee. Long three-pointer, no good. And a great screen from Francisco to prevent Moorestown from chasing down that loose rebound. And Shawnee can take their first lead of the game. They've trailed throughout. Moorestown hit a three to open it. And up and good. And there it is. Caden Arthur for two in the first Shawnee lead of the game. But it didn't last long as Moorestown comes right back with a three, and they take the lead. So a chance, once again, to cut the margin to one or tie with a three. Into the front court is Caden Arthur. He spins. Tight defensive work there from Moorestown. Up and good. Took it to the hoop. Off the window for a pair. And the lead is down to one. And now Shawnee with a chance once again to take the lead. Kessler. Now Kirk spins. Back up top to Francisco. High post to Connolly. Chases double team. And now it's on the floor. He gets rid of it. And it's saved by Arthur. And now Kessler. As Shawnee scrambling right now, trying to get a shot off. Now Francisco. Nick. Jumper is good. Francisco gives Shawnee the lead. A 14-footer in the lane. Two for Nick. And Shawnee now leads it by one. We'll keep it. That's the second team foul on the Quakers. Now Francisco in the corner. Kessler. Kirk. Back over to Arthur. Now Chase. Francisco. Arthur. Back to Eiferman. It's Shawnee right now looking for a good shot. Francisco. Nick. Bounce pass underneath. Up and good. Francisco finds Kessler for two. And the lead at three. Now Moorestown to the hoop, no good. And here come the Renegades. Chase Connolly, good. And Shawnee with their biggest lead of the game at 5 as Moorestown will call a timeout as the Renegades lead it 43-38. So here comes Moorestown. Trending by 5. It's Shawnee's biggest lead of the game. And their defense has really been outstanding here in the fourth quarter. There's a jumper short, and Dillick has the rebound. Now Zane in trouble. He gets it ahead to Chase Connolly. Want to get it over in 10, and they just do. Now Arthur. Back to Chase. Connolly over to Ben as Shawnee looking to hold the basketball right now. No reason to score. Arthur. Now Connolly, and he's called for steps. And the second shot is good, and so the lead is 4. Now Connolly throws it into Francisco. Nick, double teamed in the corner, he's trapped. Gets it to Kessler, and Arthur. Arthur to Ben, Eifferman up and good. Good look from Arthur, 2 for Ben, and the lead is 6. Jumper is no good. Shawnee has it with 24 seconds left as Francisco is fouled, and Shawnee looks like they're going to hang on as they will keep the basketball with only 21 seconds left and a 6-point lead. Now Nick Francisco. It's deflected and stolen by Moorestown. 12 seconds left. Long three-pointer, no good. It's knocked off the Quaker player out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on Chase Connerly. 45-40. Shawnee leads after once trailing by 11 on 2 different occasions in this game. Second shot is good, and the Renegades have it. Caden Arthur gets it ahead to Kessler with only 2 seconds left. Kurt can dribble it out, and that is it. The horn is sounded. Shawnee has won it as they come back from 11 down and defeat the Moorestown Quakers. The final score here today, Shawnee 45, Quakers 41. This is Shawnee Renegades JV Basketball on YouTube.